listen to on Spectrum on Air. Reggae. Ooh, yeah. Jazz. Rock and roll jukebox.
Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. Got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it.
And country gold. All new shows on Spectrum on Air. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone. And a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favourite devices.
You are listening to Spectrum on Air. The colourful voice of radio.
Welcome to another episode of the Bandcamp Hour. So don't listen to that. It is episode 103 of the Bandcamp Hour, and I am joined, as always, by my co-host and co-owner of Retro Reverb Records, Mr. Tenodi Boris. How are you feeling, Boris?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, a bit groggy.
Why? What's up?
I don't know. It's the weather change, I think.
What's changed? Has it got warmer?
Yeah. Finally, it looks like a spring here.
Nice. Sometimes that can give you a headache, can't it?
Yeah. A bit of, I don't know, spring tiredness.
Well, you said to me you'd had a hard week at work as well, so maybe it's a bit of accumulation of the work.
Yeah.
Extra work, extra responsibilities, change of weather, just feeling a little bit down in the dumps.
Yeah, but we are here.
We're here on Sunday, and hopefully that won't affect your judgment too much, and you'll still be able to give your honest opinions as usual. So thank you for joining us, even though you're feeling a bit down, Boris. I appreciate it. I do.
Yeah.
I hate doing the show by myself, so there we go. Right. So you are listening to the Bandcamp Hour, episode 103. My name's Cybertronix. I'm here with Tenodi Boris. The show is brought to you by Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio through Mixcloud Live. Big shout goes out to anyone in the Mixcloud chat already. I know Eden said he was going to join us today, Eden Future, so I think he'll be in there. Hello, Eden. Hope you're well over there in America. And anyone else who's tuning in or will tune in as the show progresses, which is usually what happens. You can also catch this show over on YouTube. That's Retro Reverb Records YouTube channel, and I believe through XPTV3. If you've got a Fire Stick or something like that, although it's still in the promotional stages, it's not official until the end of March. But I think we are now trialing over there as well, which is all Very, very exciting, which means we're like a TV show. And look, a couple of new backgrounds today. Follow us on Discord. Boris is the man. He is going to share the Discord link in the chat for you. Anyone who wants to join our Discord community, we've got the Bandcamp Hour in there, of course, but we've got Silly Little Memes, which I think Eden created a channel for Silly Little Memes, funny memes. I don't know what else we've got in there, Boris. You created it. What else have we got in there? Why don't you tell the people what else is in there? I don't know.
What? Oh, it's a Discord server like any other. We share some announcements there. We also have a general chat for everyone to say hello, or if they have any questions, we are happy to answer. As well as self-promotion channels also for some guys who really need some feedbacks or something like that. We are happy to oblige there also, and so on.
Is that non-Retro Reverb record artists?
That has nothing to do with the Bandcamp Hour. There is a disclaimer how to apply for Bandcamp Hour if somebody would really love that. It has to do only with a community and the guys who really need some help.
Good stuff. That's what we like, and that's why we're here in the Bandcamp Hour. So as always, we'll be bringing you 8 new tracks that I have curated this week through our submissions. So by the way, if you're interested in submitting, you can go to Groover, which is Groover. Very good service, very cheap to submit from an artist perspective, which I think is really important, and quite good success rate for your submissions as well. Varying levels of promotion in terms of the strength of promotion, but you know, anyone out there knows nowadays you need to be hitting multiple promotion sources anyway to get the kind of traction that you want in today's world. So we take just search for Retro Reverb Records. You can submit to us there. I do sometimes take submissions through daily playlists as well, but not as much. My main focus is through Groover, who've been fantastic, actually. So yeah, there's that. Right, okay. Boris, yesterday, this is not a joke. Yesterday, I went to a wedding.
Okay.
It was an African wedding. It was quite interesting because they were dressed. You know how they wear these super colourful, bright clothes and everything like that. The food, not so much. It wasn't. What?
They love rice. If you're not a fan of rice,
the rice was good. The rice was nice.
Yeah.
Loads of flavour. It didn't look very appealing because it was kind of like this browny, purpley colour.
you should eat it with fingers.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, but it tasted good. The rice tasted good. Looked tasted good. The chicken tasted good, but it was so dry.
Okay.
Like so dry, I couldn't enjoy it. I could feel that they fried it to death. I could taste it. But anyway, good music, good times. And as you know, I'm not drinking at the moment, so that was quite the test to go to a wedding and not drink anything. But I passed. It was quite hard, but I made it through.
Yeah. How long are you going to not drink?
Patting myself on the back. So I do it every year. So I start in January, and I usually finish on our anniversary, which is May the 28th, when I have a drink because it's our anniversary. But I don't know this time because I am really enjoying it a lot. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I am, but I feel good, and I feel better than if I drink. So maybe I don't know. I don't want to say never. I never want to say never because I don't want to be one of those people who say I'm never going to drink again. It's just embarrassing, isn't it? But maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this is a new way for me. Large periods of not drinking and maybe just drinking from time to time. Right. Shall we listen to the music? What do you think?
But I don't know. Yeah.
Why not? Okay, let's have a look. I haven't decided what to play first today. Not that one. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. There's some good music today. I'm still a bit scared of using SoundCloud in case an advert comes on, even though I've loaded up our SoundCloud feed. An advert did pop up today. I was like, hang on, where's that come from? So if even for a split second an advert comes on, I will stop it and go over to Groover and work it out and go.
Yeah, that was unfortunate lapses last time. It was.
Yeah, these things happen. Right, let's play the disclaimer before we start the show, and I start telling jokes. Right, here we go.
Hey people, a quick heads up before we dive into this episode of the Bandcamp Hour. This show is all about great music, independent artists, and a bit of banter and fun. We aim to keep things respectful, but humour is subjective and can be a grey area. Not everything is for everyone. If you're easily offended or not into cheeky commentary, no worries, feel free to skip the show. Otherwise, settle in and enjoy the Bandcamp Hour.
Okay, right. So let's get our first piece of artwork up for the day. So Boris, I was thinking about it today. I was thinking about not telling you if any of these. I'm not sure if it's fair or not, but not saying if they are AI or not, and seeing what your ears like. Well, I don't know if that just puts you on the spot. Is that a bit mean? Because to be fair, some AI is getting really good. So sometimes it can be quite difficult to tell.
Yeah, sure. No, in general, I'm always not 100% sure. So I really don't want anyone to get offended or something like that. It's just my opinion, and to be honest, and I believe I said it already, that if I say it's an AI and it actually isn't, it's actually a huge compliment, because I would say it's an AI when it sounds just too perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. It can be. It's getting harder and harder, especially with instrumentals. Okay, so I'll start with the artwork. Right. The first one's called Mon Bebe. Okay, so that's MONBE. And what we can see is like a desert scene, but to me it's almost like it's on Mars or something, because it's all red, and then there's a woman with like a head scarf thing wrapped around her, eyes shut, looking at a side profile onto the camera, and at the bottom it says, I can't quite read what it says. It reads Fresh X Arabic Mix. Okay, so this is by a band called Umo 54, which is UMO, and then the numbers 54. And when was it released? I just need to edit slightly here. Hold on, please. Just give me a second. I haven't quite got the screen the right size. Oh, it's so fiddly. It's so fiddly. And it was released on 18th of February 2026. All right, Boris, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Baby, oh baby, ya habibi. Viens plus près doucement, la nuit commence, regarde-moi. تعال شوي شوي خليك هنا mon bébé.
yo! We are back, and that was the first track of the day. That was Mon Bebe, Monbebe, by Umo54, which is UMO54. I'm going to kick it off. Very sort of tribal drums, which I really enjoyed, because I like tribal sounding drums because they're always really easy just to swing your hips to. I liked the sort of Arabic-y feel to it, sort of quite sort of chill, but with a little bit of tempo, a little bit of feeling. My criticism of it... No, actually, I'll let you go first. Go on, I'll let you speak.
Me?
Yeah, before I say anything, go on.
Yeah, I actually liked it.
Me too.
It was nice Afro house. I enjoyed that. I like Afro house in general. The vocal sounds a bit synthetic. I don't know it's AI or not. I can't tell. But it does sound a bit synthetic. Either it's overproduced or it's AI anyway. I would keep it a bit more natural, to be honest. And the dynamic of the song is a bit on the same level. It felt a bit lazy on that point. So beautiful melody, very rhythmic. You can easily feel the music and everything, and then it just goes on and on without real change. And I'm not a fan of that. No, but. Nevertheless, the song is well done, and definitely, if I would hear it in radio, I would never change it. I would enjoy it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree. I think what you're saying there is it didn't kick on to. It could have had something. It was a little bit the same sounding, so maybe needs a little bit of variation. I'm with you. Yeah, this was flagged as potential AI. I think I always send a message out asking them if it was or it wasn't, telling them that I will have to mention it on radio for transparency for the listeners. So I don't know what level, how much they used it, how they used it, and etc. But I'm with you. I would say that the vocals definitely sounded like AI vocals to me, 100%. And I also think that some of the production part of it was AI assisted personally, because like you said, it is very well produced, almost flawless. But I'm not sure if it's completely 100% AI, and how much of the original track is in there and how much is possibly AI.
I don't know. But listen, Afro in general is quite simple. So there wasn't like tons of sounds. So to produce it really well, it's not that hard. So I'm really not quite sure. But definitely the vocals felt a bit too synthetic. So.
We have our suspicions. We're not 100% sure. It was flagged. The tools that we use to flag AI are not perfect, as we say every week. So if it's not AI, we apologise in advance. Feel free to write to us, let us know, clarify the situation, and we will mention it next week on air if I get an email. Okay, let's go to the score. Little, like I said, bit of a suspicion of AI. I'm just going to go 3.5. I did enjoy the track. Like you, I enjoyed the track. I like the sounds, the textures, the rhythmical side of it. So the suspicion of AI brings it down a little bit, but I think a solid 3.5 for me.
3.5 for me too. Yes.
Excellent. Right. Excellent news. So let's just quickly do some shout outs to a few of the shows that we also have on Spectrum on air. Let's go Route 66, which is Rose Marie Calder. She's currently taking a well-deserved break, apparently, so I can't tell you when that show is on. The Alien Template by Harry Kakuli. hope that's how you say it. Oh, also resting. What's going on? And there's another one. Extra Time with Rosemary Calder, which is Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. It's new shows. Be More Betsy with Betsy and Laura is Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Energy Maker with Rolandus, Sunday, Thursday, and Friday. Oh look, there's quite a few ones. The Plugging Baby Radio Show with Emma Scott. That's Thursday, Sunday, and Wednesday. So loads of new shows to check out on Spectrum on Air. I am assuming that's probably to do with the partnership with XPTV3, and they've got a couple of new shows on, which is fantastic. So you might be able to find some new interesting sounds that you haven't heard on the radio before. Don't forget to follow and recommend the Mixcloud page to people you think might like it. Let's try and get the numbers up. Let's try and go to show people. Big shout goes out. What's going on over there in Mixcloud? I wanted to have a quick look. Where am I? I just need to turn the volume down. Yeah, big shout goes out to everyone in the Mixcloud. I see Plain Talking's there as usual. Tenodi's just mentioned something or other. And about 15 of you so far tuning in. Brilliant. Right, okay. And let's move on. No, that needs to be on silence. There we go. Right, next track. Oh no, it's joke time. It's absolutely how could I forget? One joke after each song. Right, Boris, listen. Look, I'm not saying that I'm an attractive man. However, every time I go into the bathroom and take my clothes off, I turn the shower on. Oh dear! And he's up. Boris is giving that a 2.2 because he's not. A 2.2 on the old Richter scale. Right, next up. I can't. You know what? I'm having a little bit of brain fog about which ones I really wanted to play when. I'm gonna go here, which is called Unturned. Right, so that's the next track, Boris.
Okay.
Unturned, which is by Third Bloom and Tash Breeze. Third Bloom is spelled THIRD, as in one, first, second, third, and Bloom BLOOM, as in the flower blooms. Tash is TASH, and Breeze is in like breeze, BREEZE. If you like this track and when you listen to it, you will need to go to thirdbloom.bandcamp.com. Right, let's get the artwork up and have a look at that. Where is it? Is it that one? Hang on, I'm confused. 1 second. That doesn't look like the same piece of artwork. Just give me a second, please, people. Oh, that's a video. That's why I'm getting confused. I'm looking at a video and right, okay, that is the right piece of artwork. Now I've lost Zoom. Right, there it is. Okay, here we go. That really confused me because I'm easily confused. That's the truth of the matter. Ah, it's a nice easy one. You'll go, Boris.
Yeah. Thank you very much on that. Yeah. So first of all, I don't understand this artwork. It looks like a dry wallpaper, like a wallpaper torn off. On the new one, or the newer one, was a lady, Marilyn Monroe-like, looking a bit sad, and behind that are apples, or what? Maybe. Apples? Maybe, yeah. Something, some fruit or vegetable or tomatoes can also be. I really don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's quite confusing. I can't really decipher what's on the artwork. Definitely, it gives you a feeling that there was something stuck on something and then torn off, and you can see what's behind it a little bit. yeah, I do like the font on the upper part of the picture. Says Third Bloom Unturned.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks a bit like Wanted poster or similar. So yeah, and down there says Solace 003 and with Tash Breeze, and I really don't
That's
know
good.
what
No, you've done it. Yeah, it does look a bit like a Wanted poster because it's framed. Just a quick one goes out to the technical guy. I think I've sorted the mic issue.
Yeah, I can hear it really good now.
Yeah, I think I accidentally had the wrong mic switched on. Apologies, people. It happens. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it just switches mics and you don't think to check. Usually I just plug it in and it automatically switches to the mic that's plugged in. But it hasn't. So anyway, hopefully that's better now. So Untuned is a silky bass driven, how do you say that? Behemoth. That nestles slugly on the, oh my God, on the mutoid Amon brother break. It absorbs the oxygen of the third blooms, influences before incubating them.
You are British, man.
Yeah, all right, incubating them and melding them into a sumptuous slice of 21st century soul. But what is that word there? Mutoid and what was the other one?
Nestles snugly.
Yeah, no.
Behemoth is
what's it mean?
He's a god or something like that. So it would be a powerful emotion, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, Third Bloom is a musician and visual artist based in Brighton, drawing years of immersion and trip hop, ambient, dubstep, and junglish traditions, all retracted through a prism of classical influenced electronica. His cinematic experience, both sonic and visual, have consistently become rich creative fruit, a video artist known for his dark, unsettling aesthetics. Okay, he likes a description, doesn't he, this guy? No, very good. Excellent. So, as I said, to support this, go to thirdbloom.bandcamp.com. This was released on the 27th of February 2006. Hashtag electronic, vocal, ambient, breakbeat, chill, dance, electronics, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go.
Something you're not telling me, I'll find out. It's in your eyes anyway. If I find a lie intertwined in the truth, hit that in your tongue and body as its way. Go prove me wrong. My theory feels right, but don't wanna be proven wrong. Go prove me wrong. My theory feels right, but don't wanna be proven wrong. Page left empty. I don't think so. I know so.
Yes, and we are back after another banging track. Interesting one. Definitely, I like the direction of the music choice of this show. I feel like we're really branching out and getting into different fields of music, and that's something that makes me happy because I enjoy it. It makes the show way more interesting. Right, okay. Do you want to go first, or shall I?
I can.
Go for it. Tell me what you thought. Thoughts and feelings, please. Thoughts and feelings.
Yeah. So first of all, breakbeat. Breakbeat is something I don't hear a lot anymore. It was popular like in late 90s and early 2000s, and then it went a bit. It faded away, so to say. So it was overtaken by other genres and directions of music making, and it feels really nostalgic to hear a real breakbeat. So it's not a drum and bass, it's not jungle, it's a breakbeat. It's something that is very nostalgic to my ears because it immediately reminds me of my childhood. Production was a bit quirky, so to say. There was some parts that stuck out, so to say, like some these acid sounds that came and went, like decorations here in song. Nevertheless, the song sounded very smooth, and I enjoyed it. It had this cinematic feeling to it, so I could see it as a soundtrack for some series or movie. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
Very emotional, particularly because of the sort of jazzy, soulful vocals that the female vocalist had. She's a very good singer, really good singer, and not AI. So
no, you can hear it really, really well.
I don't know if it's a sample or that he's working with her. It's probably Tash Breeze. Tash, amazing. Well done, you. You have seriously strong vocals. I would actually, even though you were right about the breakbeat, breakbeat was quite often used in like intelligent drum and bass back in the day. So it gave me that intelligent drum and bass feel. From the era that you said, though, I agree with you, from that particular time. I'm thinking like Goldie. Do you remember Goldie?
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that, although Goldie was a less breakbeat, but it gave me that feel. And when you were talking about the quirky mix, I kind of feel like the mix was almost like mix and master was almost like a retro mix and master in some ways as well, which if deliberate was brilliant because it sounds really authentic. Love the track, really enjoyed it. Those are my comments. I don't really have anything negative to say. I just enjoyed the track all the way.
No negativeness whatsoever.
Good track. For me, I can't really think of. Why not? It's a 4.5. I can't think of any reason not to give it a 4.5. Really.
I'm going to go 4.25.
Okay. All right. So really,
I'm going to go 4.25. I really like the beat and everything, but I would work on that acid sound that came and went. So this decoration sounds that he uses, or she, I don't know. It didn't feel quite right, but only that little bit. So the score is high. It's really high. It's 425. Yeah, and the vocals were amazing, easy to lost into.
Yeah, brilliant. And I think the production was fantastic. I also think the artwork gave it a nice feel. It linked quite nice. I can see the video on Bandcamp. I want to watch it. It looks like some woman on a beach somewhere. I know that this guy's from Brighton in the UK. Actually, if you're listening, or girl, it might be a girl, I'm not sure. But if you're listening, I'm in Brighton in the summer. I'm just in Ardingly, above Brighton. So send me a message if you want to meet up. We can have a chat, and be nice to meet the person behind the music. I'll be there in July in the summer. Right, okay. That was a good one. Good one. I think
shout out goes to Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. Got to do the call outs. Available on the Bandcamp Hour. This is episode 103. Is available on Mixcloud every Sunday from 4 to 6. YouTube at the same time live and through XPTV free. My name is Cybertronix. I'm here with Tenodi Boris. We are the co-owners and co-hosts of Retro Reverb Records and the Bandcamp Hour. Right, next joke. I hope James is in the chat today. Is he there? So listen, you know me. I've got a mate, and the other day I said to him, I asked my mate what his hobby was, and he replied to me that it was carpentry. And you know me, Boris. I love dad jokes. I was sitting there. I was trying to think of like some wordplay or a joke for about it, and I thought for a while, and I thought, what joke would work? Nothing. Would work? No. Ah, come on. Your eyes are smiling, but you're not laughing, right? Right. Who shall we get to next? Right, we're going to go to someone called Midnight. Do I want this one next? I don't know. I feel so indecisive, Boris. Right, we're going to go to Undertone Pahe. Undertone Pahe. Right, so let's get the artwork up. I'm a bit worried. Please work. This is SoundCloud link. Please work. No adverts, please. No adverts. Right. Here we go. It's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me close. Right. All right, so what I can see is...
And smoking ostrich is really easy to...
Yeah, there's an ostrich smoking. And it says Pahe, which is P-A-H, new word, H-E-Y, undertone, which is U-N-D-E-R-T-O-N-E. And then it's a blue sky and an ostrich. How funny that is! That is a funny little. There's a cloud in the top left, and there's some writing and stuff on the bottom left that I can't see. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah, it's too small for me either. Yeah, for me too.
There's a little.
But there's a smoking ostrich on the fish, and I like it.
This guy he's from South Africa actually. I recognise him now, and he's submitted 5 or 6 songs to me. I've said no to all of them. They've all been quite well produced, but they just were never the right fit. But finally, he's got something that's the right fit. So I'm really pleased that I've been able to say yes to him. He's written here, when my dad was impressed with something, he said, pa. So when I discovered a sample with that name, it became the inspiration for my new track to offset pa. A female sample was chosen to say hey. The track's name was Boom, Pa Hey. All right, solid bass with a clear kick, driving the fast BPM, simps all over the place, and a few breathers in between. Pahe is an upbeat, quirky, and energetic. Not suitable for commercial radio, apparently. But why is it not suitable for commercial radio? I don't understand. It is. There's no swear words or anything in it, or there better not be. Not that I noticed when I was listening to it. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go with Undertone Pahe, which is inspired by his dad.
Timing perfect. Nailed it. Boom.
Nailed it.
You know, it's funny that that he said that it's not suitable for commercial radio, because the reason that I've not accepted his other submissions is because they were too commercial. So I think the message or the lesson to be learned from here is, and this goes to all artists, I think you need to stop just like spamming, like just looking at like the name of the thing or seeing like the hashtags and what genre they are, and actually reading the bio of the people you send it to, because it very often says what they're looking for. So you can save yourself credits and money by just taking a little bit longer to read through. You know, the amount of undisclosed AI tracks I get when it clearly says you must disclose AI in our bio is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's throwing money.
And I don't want to take people's money. I feel bad, you know. But if they send it to me and it's not appropriate, I mean, sometimes I get like just totally completely wrong genre. Like, why did you even select me? Did you just go dig 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 dig? Bad, you know.
You get like smooth jazz song. You will never approve that.
or like proper hip hop. I'm not going to be playing. I can't play proper hip hop on the show. I'm really sorry, and I'm not even best placed to comment on it. You know, I feel bad because I can't really give them constructive feedback because I don't listen to that much hip hop. Right, okay, anyway, that was Undertone, as I said, Undertone with Pahe. You can find him over there on SoundCloud if you want to listen to more of his tracks. So thank you very much for your submission. I hope you were able to tune in and listen to the show. Please share on all of your social medias, anyone who's featured on the show. Spread the word about the show. Let people know how amazing it is and how funny we are. All right. Well, I've got a joke today that I think it's like my best joke of the day, but I'm going to save it for the hour mark. Let me have a look. All right. A man loses 3 fingers carving the turkey at the Christmas dinner. Rushed to hospital. After the surgery, the operation or whatever, he asked the doctor, "Will I be able to drive home with this hand?" The doctor replies, "Maybe, but don't count on it." Oh dear. Very stupid. Right, okay. That one got a laugh. I thought the one before was better. Right, okay. The woodwork one, I thought that would get Boris, because that's subtle. Or more subtle.
It is subtle, but I believe some is lost because English is not my first language. So I need a moment to process it, and maybe this moment is exactly what this joke needed. And
I guess if you have to explain it, it's not funny. All right, yeah, that's the rule, isn't it? Right, next week,
Next week is Alex Vicchetti. Is that right? For us?
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah,
Do you know,
yeah,
can you remember what the song's called?
B-side, yeah. Praise be she.
Praise be she. Is he ready? I don't know if he's ready. I should message him.
Is he ready? I believe. Yeah, I believe it. He is, because it was ready when we talked about it. So
it's all in the paper, is it?
I don't know. Yeah, I hope that I hope that the readiness of the song didn't degrade it in meantime, because it was ready for a few weeks ago.
When I play the next song, I'm going to send him a little message like, "Is it ready?"
Yeah.
I think he's away in Germany for Erasmus, so I hope he's done it all in advance. Otherwise, he's stuffed. Right.
Okay. Where in Germany?
I don't know. He did tell me. I can look and find out. I don't know. Somewhere. Right. Next one is... Oh, and these guys... this person bothered to send us a message on Instagram. So, SKTM with their track Heatwave, which is HEATWAVE. They sent us a message saying thank you for the post on social media and for selecting their track, which is always nice.
Which is always nice, yeah.
Yeah, let's just because they bothered to take the time, let's go and have a look at what they said on Groover, if I can find it. There it is. Oh, it's going to start playing. Just bear with me if it does that.
Stop it.
No, it does though. I think it just automatically plays. No, it doesn't. Random.
Huh?
Yeah. Random. Oh no, it did start. There we go. I knew it would. Right. Okay. Hello. I'm sharing my latest track, Heatwave, in hopes that you will share it with your listeners. You hoped, and your wishes are commanded. We are in fact sharing it with our listeners as I speak. But also because I'm looking for representation. The song starts with a sultry a cappella opening before taking off into a synth dance song. The song builds with a high riser for added tension with accompanying vocal and a dubstep drop, taking the song into a new direction for the listener. It ends with a reprise of the vocals at the build drop and bookending with the opening vocals. I hope you enjoyed this dance track. Electronic he described himself as electronic and he's from the US of A.
Okay. It sounds like something I would make, so I'm intrigued now.
It's very good. So let's have a listen and see if everyone else agrees with me. 1 second.
Me.
Oh, we haven't got the artwork. We can't do it without the artwork. That's redonkulous. Let's have a quick.
Wait.
Stop. Oh, stop doing that. Stop it. Just stop.
It wants to play.
Yeah, it does. It's like, let me in. Your turn, Mr. Boris. I did the ostrich.
So it's a black round. On the black round, there is a mask. And
like a Mardi Gras mask, maybe.
Yeah, and beside the mask are two, I don't know what. They can be drinks, or okay, let's say drinks, like 2 beers.
Yeah.
Fuzzy beers. Yeah, I don't know if. Yeah, but you won't put champagne in that kind of glasses. Never.
That's very true.
Yeah, and yeah. On the upper side of the artwork, it says SKTM with 3 stars beneath, and on the bottom it says estimate 2000 established. Thank you. Yeah. 2017.
Yeah, I quite like that. Established 2017. That's when.
Yeah. It does have some punch to it. Yeah, it looks like a genuine thing, something real.
Yeah, I was just trying to quickly look through his bio, which is too long for me to skim now, to see if I could see what SKTM stands for, but I don't know. Maybe if he's in the chat or listening in, or he could tell us. Let us know if you're there. We'd love to know what that stands for. Right, let's listen to his track Heatwave. Here we go.
One shook me like an earthquake, reminiscing better days. Make those days right now, 'cause you hit me like a you hit me like a
And we are back. My name is Cybertronix. I'm here with Tenodi Boris. We are the co-owners of Retro Reverb Records, and this is the Bandcamp Hour, episode 103. This show is brought to you by Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio, via Mixcloud Live every Sunday from 4 to 6. Also through Retro Reverb Records on YouTube and through XPTV Free. Thank you. Right, Boris. There we go. That was the song. I don't know what that means. I'm going to let you go first. Go on.
Oh, no. If you have more positive, then you can go first.
Didn't like it? No.
Oh.
No, not for you. Love the drop.
No. I love the genre.
I love the drop. I like the vocals. I like the weird way the vocals came in. It sounded really interesting. Had a lot of energy. It was dark and weird, and I kind of enjoyed it because of that. I didn't mind it, I have to say. But I'll let you go. Go on.
So yeah, the mix felt all over the place. So I couldn't catch what's happening. Yeah, it was too much of everything. I do like the energy, and I do like the intention of everything he did. So it was a very powerful drop. It was very powerful intro and everything, but no finesse. So from the beginning to the end, it's very, very rough. But The talent is there. The talent is there, but it needs to be refined. But like really, really, really refined.
Okay, I kind of liked it. It was grimy and chaotic, and I could just imagine that dropping in some club, and you just go, "Whoa!" Like really, it was kind of like almost insane. I enjoyed it. I feel, you know, you'd have to specify like the finesse a little bit more, like what it would need to do, but maybe we don't have time on air. I'm going to go just because I did enjoy it and it was mad. I'm going to go 4. I thought it was good.
Okay, I'm going to go 3, just because the attention was there, and I liked that.
Okay, all right. So, difference of opinions, which does occasionally happen. Anyway, if you'd like to go and check out more by him, it's TM. And that track was called Heatwave. Thank you very much for the submission and for your message. All right. We need to tell a joke, don't we? Right, so before me, my wife used to date the guy who invented Photoshop. But
We invented what?
Invented Photoshop.
Photoshop, okay.
Yeah, but he's now he's no longer in the picture. I mean, if she did date the guy who created Photoshop, she should have stayed with him because
He's much richer.
in fact, yes, a lot richer indeed. Right, I think it's time for our release of the week, which is
Lululua.
Luva. I don't know the double L. Does it just Luva or is it just Luva?
I have no idea. I don't speak Spanish. I believe that it makes it soft, but I'm not quite sure.
Luva. Luva. To support anything by Luva, he's got loads of releases. You can go to luva.bandcamp.com. Right, this is cool. It's all written in Spanish, of course. Años 90.
Años. Yeah, that is nye.
Yeah. Años
Yeah. 90.
I don't know, like,
Yeah.
Años is year, maybe? Años is year?
Years 90 is 90, so it's 90s. 90s!
Okay.
And I learned that by writing the translations for his his post that he made.
Okay. Well done. I think it's like some kind of celebration. I think that's him in the artwork. Let's get the artwork up, right? I think there's him in
I believe yes. I believe
him and
yes.
his partner when he's younger.
Yeah, in younger days.
He looks the same but different.
Younger days.
We can't see him in the artwork. I know why, because it's a double album. So
yeah, A side, B side. This is the B side of the
I chose the
album.
Yeah. Is it me or you?
It's you.
I can't see the B side. Hold on, I know what I've got to. Go back here. Okay, in the picture, if I turn myself off, it's like a picture of people's feet facing the ground. So that somebody's taken the picture standing up, looking down at their feet. There's a couple holding hands. There's a pair of Van shoes. It says AVU. Oh no, Luva's written backwards. That's what it is. Oh no, that's my screen. It's mirrored. It says Luva, and then I can't read the rest of it because it's backwards for me. Don't know. Can you help me out there, Boris? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it, but I don't know. It said Nodi podrá esconderse. It's Spanish. Sorry, guys.
All right. It says this is a new release from Luva. Arrives as a powerful two-sided statement. Side A captures. We don't really need side A. Where's side? Side B. So we've said the song wrong as well. So we're not reading. We're not playing Años 90. We're playing Nadia podrá esconderse. Anyway, pulls you into a darker territory. Tension builds, overlapping synths and a solid electronic foundation as the track confronts inevitability, time, truth, and the parts of ourselves we can't outrun. So yeah, I do think it is about him and his girlfriend in the past. Minimal, magnetic, and emotionally direct. It cements Luva's identity with confidence and style. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So first of all, I love Luva's writing, because it's quite simple. It catches this feeling of nostalgia around it, and he doesn't let go. So it's really very nostalgic. I think it's a shame that he doesn't write in English as well. To be honest, to be completely honest.
No, me too. And it's not his fault. He's not a natural linguist. He's not comfortable.
And it's a normal thing. It's just, I think his music could reach much higher audience when he would write in English as well.
It's really funny you should say that. I was just thinking that today. I was literally just thinking the same thing. But because I was thinking about his collaboration with Joey, where Joey sings in English, and that's a really complex piece of music. But it's gonna do better, I think. But maybe that's our prejudice because we don't speak Spanish. But I don't know. I mean, lots of people.
Well, listen. Yeah. So like you have Mexico, Latino America. You have a billion people that speak Spanish. So there is a market for it. It's not damaged at all by the mere number of people that speak Spanish in the world. It's just that we push. Not really a Spanish-speaking areas, and I feel sorry for him in that matter, because his music, I think it's brilliant. Yeah.
He needs to find a vocalist to become a duo who sings in English. That's what he needs. Right. Okay. Let's play this song. Right. Here we go.
No quiero
Okay, yes, we are back. You are with Cybertronix and Tenodi Boris. We are the co-owners of Retro Reverb Records, and that was Luva, L-L-U-V-A. I'm not going to read the name of the song again because I can't be asked. Do you know why I chose that over side A, Boris? Any ideas?
What? Sorry.
Do you know why I chose side B over side A instead of side A?
No.
It was darker. Simple as that. Just a bit more moody, a little bit darker. Actually, do you know what? That's the first time I've had a really, really, really good listen to it like on the headphones without any distractions. It's a lot better than I thought it was. It's a really good track. Really. No. I mean, I listen to it, but when I'm on the show, I get really hyper focused on the tracks because I'm thinking about what I want to say and. And the thing is, I trust Luva in terms of production completely. I know, like you said, that he's really, really talented. I don't personally think there's anything I could tell him about his production that he doesn't already know.
No, not really. He does understand exactly what he's doing, and that's it. Yeah, there's no more to it.
He sends me a track, and then it comes down for me. It's just like I'm not worried about the mix and master or how it's going to anything like that. It's just will I like it or not. But that doesn't matter because whether I like it or not is irrelevant to if it's good enough to release, and they always are. And the artwork's always brilliant as well. And do you know what? He's a really nice guy. He's very calm and relaxed and professional. A proper artist, like you said. Talking about proper artists and like people with the right attitude. Let's give a shout out to Ettore, who signed. Remember, we had him on the show a couple of weeks ago. The Italian guy who came on and spoke about his track. He'd used the vocals, but he had like the violin and stuff in the music. Anyway, we've signed him. He's now part of the family. So welcome to the family. That was. Another signing from the radio show. We've had a few now. That's really good. So really positive and another great thing about this show. All right, let's talk about the track. We're gonna waffled on a little bit here. I'm just gonna give it a 4.25. I'm gonna let you talk about the track from the production side of things because you know a little bit more about it than I do.
Yes, but there isn't much to talk about it. It was well produced. Well done song. What is particularly hard?
Interesting build to it, like nice.
It felt, but as I said at the beginning, it felt nostalgic. He wrapped around this nostalgic feeling, and he kept it all the way to And I love that. About his writing because not every sound was actually nostalgic, but the feeling was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there is a modern production inside, but it's irrelevant. It's wrapped in this nostalgic feeling, and I really liked it. Yeah. It's some kind of synth pop
it's kind of dark synth pop. Because I've said this before about his vocals, because I like his vocals as well. They've got a very smoky, masculine, dark quality to them. Not like a super like powerful singer, but there's a nice subtle power to them. You can feel it, a resonance in it. I like
what was also very common in 80s and early 90s music.
Yeah.
To have not a great vocal, but very well done, very well packed. So you would receive 100% of good thing in your ears, and it was not important how good was a musician individually. It was a great package, and everything would sit really nice. When listening.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. Okay, so your score is
4 or 5.
4-5, right? Okay, great track there. Go and listen to the other one as well, Años 90, sorry, double single from Luva, and he has decided to stay with us for quite some time, for the whole next year. He's re-signed, so we'll be having he's quite a prolific producer, so there'll be more coming from him for sure this year. Right, okay. It's joke time. So that was the R track. Sorry, I've just clicked on the wrong feed. Just bear with me 1 second. Right. So listen, a snail slides into a bar, and he says to the barman, "I'll have a whiskey and coke, please." The barman turns around and says, "Sorry, we don't serve snails in here." Picks the snail up, walks to the door, and throws him out, right? A week later, the snail slides back into the bar, goes up to the barman and says, "What the heck did you do that for?" That was my best joke of the week. I love that. I thought it was really funny. They don't get any better, so you can tune out now. That's it. I've wrapped Pete. Right. This next track as well, I'm very excited for. It's in German, so you can do all of the reading for this one. It's by, let me just zoom in. I can't see, it's too small. For anyone who didn't know, Boris speaks German. Kinskopf.
Kindskopf. Yeah, Kindskopf. Yeah, right. Child head.
Ah, okay. Is that what it means? Child.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So let's look at his artwork. And Boris is going to read everything. I'll do the artwork. You do all of the reading. Right. Okay. Just for those who don't know, Boris lives in Germany and speaks German. Okay. So what I can see in the artwork is. Bear with me 1 second, please. An arcade. No, like not an arcade, sorry, like fruit machines. The slot machines, with the levers and stuff and the numbers. And there's just 3 chairs and 3 machines in a casino type looking place. And that's it. There's nothing else to describe. That's what it is. That's the artwork. There's no writing on it. Nothing like that. It's just 3 slot machines. So I will now pass over to Boris, who's going to say the name of the song, which I'm not going to. It's Dopamine, but I'm not going to say the first bit.
Bisschen Dopamine.
Do you know what?
A little bit of dopamine.
All right. Okay. And can you see where he's from in Germany? Because I can't.
Yeah. Karlsruhe. It's a place near Switzerland. It's south, so not really south. It's southwest Germany.
Okay. His bio simply reads 80s kid making 80s music. He looks like quite an attractive man, I think, from his bio pictures, for anyone who's interested in attractive men. Bisschen Dopamine is a driving. Look, you read it. Go on. I'm not.
So Bisschen Dopamine is driving Neue Deutsche Welle track infused with post-punk energy, synth-pop hooks, and subtle darkwave atmosphere. The song follows a self-aware anti-hero with nothing left but tobacco, cheap liquor, and relentless optimism, chasing a small hit of dopamine under the neon lights. So it's mostly English, yeah.
Yeah, but there was like 6 words in there in German. I'm not struggling to read it. Right. To support this, you can go to kindskopf.bandcamp.com. As I said, he's from Germany. Hashtags are alternative. New Deutsche Welle.
Neue Deutsch Welle.
Neue Deutsche Welle.
New German wave. It would translate.
I actually got that right.
Okay.
No. I'm not. I mean, thank you, but I mean, I managed to piece it together because it seemed pretty English. New wave, post-punk, and synthwave. Right. Okay. Let's listen to this song and see what you think. Here we go.
Ich hab alles verloren. Schau nach, was ich in meinen Taschen hab. Ein bisschen Tabak und eine kleine Flasche Schnaps. Das ist alles, was übrig ist. Die Reste glorreicher Zeiten. Von der Hand in den Mund. Aber kein Grund zu weinen. Eigentlich brauch ich gar nicht viel. Nur ein bisschen Dopamin. Also sitz ich hier allein. Mit meinem Bier im Novoline. Eigentlich brauch ich gar nicht viel. Nur ein bisschen Dopamin. Also sitz ich hier allein. Mit meinem Bier im Novoline. Ich bin ein ungekrönter König der schlechten Entscheidungen. Was soll ich sagen? Ich kann es leider nicht vermeiden. Eins kam immer zum anderen. Es ist nun mal so wie es ist. Nimm mir doch alles weg. Ich bleibe trotzdem Optimist. Eigentlich brauch ich gar nicht viel. Nur ein bisschen Dopamin. Also sitz ich hier allein. Mit meinem Bier im Novoline. Eigentlich brauch ich gar nicht viel. Nur ein bisschen Dopamin. Also sitz ich hier allein. Mit meinem Bier im Novoline. Eigentlich brauch ich gar nicht viel. Nur ein bisschen Dopamin. Also sitz ich hier allein. Mit meinem Bier im Novoline. Eigentlich brauch ich gar nicht viel. Nur ein bisschen Dopamin. Also sitz ich hier allein. Mit meinem Bier im Novoline.
Yo, people, and that is the first proper 80s track that we've played today. And just for anyone who's tuning in thinking, hang on, I thought this was a synthwave show. It's an electronic and synthwave show. That was pure 80s, just 80s on toast. Bang! Piece of bread. There's the 80s.
Yeah.
An 80s sandwich right there. As a big fan, that struck me immediately when I listened to it. Is that's going on the show. It only took me about 15 seconds listening to it before I knew I was going to like it and it was going to go on the show. Sung in German, but I didn't think it lost any punch because of it. Actually, I think it might have made it even slightly more 80s, if anything. Production was crisp, clean, driving bass, great drums. I personally liked his vocals a lot. I thought he had good vocals. Maybe a slight lack of a vocal hook, but in general the tune was just quite catchy and easy to go with. Really liked it. I thought I put it on the hour or towards the hour because I think it's really, really strong. Your thoughts, your feelings?
Yeah, so I wouldn't add much more. You said it all. So it was a well-made track. I did love the vocals too. So this kind of ashy, tired voice did really good in this song. It carried the words also really good. So I did understand the words, but they were not heavy. The words, nothing particular. So it was the guy is tired of everything. He has a little bit of tobacco and the beer, and he's happy with that, with a little bit of dopamine. So that's it, and it goes through the whole track. So not like deep words, but definitely something that you would remember fast. That's also important, especially.
A nice simple message. A nice simple message. And not an overly complex tune either, but a very well made. I've noticed this a lot recently. But it's got something for me. It's got a little bit of X factor, because that's an 80s track, but it wasn't boring. It was not boring.
No.
And he can sing and he can produce. And he just nailed the vibe and the feeling for me. I personally, I don't know about you, Boris, I personally think that he would have a place on the label, someone like him.
Yeah, maybe. Yes. Yeah.
I'm glad you said yes.
Because I already called him.
I haven't. But contact the label if you're listening in. If you're listening in and you understand English. You can say it in German. Contact the label for opportunities. He can write to us.
Yeah, bitte melde sich.
There we go. Thank you very much. Right, good. So, shall we score it?
Yeah, I'm going to go with 425.
I'm going to go a little bit higher. I think it had the X factor. I'm going to go 4.5. I think it was good.
I'm taking in consideration everything. So the feeling of the song was a 5, but it was a bit too simple, and it drops a few scores there. So there's a lot of why I score things as I score. So but it was a very well made song. If I score something more than 4, then it's definitely something I would listen over and over again.
I think, with slight repackaging and just a slightly catchier vocal hook,
it would jump. Yeah.
No, but it could just be it could be a smash hit like on the radio.
It's so
easy to
exactly.
Yeah. Very close. Really well made track. So 4.5 for me, 4.25 from Boris. Excellent. Well done. You, like I said, give us a shout. Give us a shout. Give us a shout. Right, it's joke time. You are listening to the Bandcamp Hour, episode 103. Big shout goes out to everyone listening on Mixcloud. Please give us a like, comment, and share. If you're over there on YouTube, or you want a little put a message in or a smiley face, share this about. Or if you see us on social media posting about it, please do support the show. It means a lot to us. We don't want to be rich and famous, but we do like to know that people are enjoying the show. It gives us a warm, fuzzy feeling. This show is...
We don't want to be Richard Payne's rich is enough.
Yeah, actually, I just rich and not noticed. This show is brought to you by Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. Retro Reverb Records on YouTube. Spectrum on Air on Mixcloud and XPTV3, which is a little bit of a mouthful. You said Retro Reverb Records was a mouthful, but there you go.
Yeah.
All right. The next track is we're gonna. I'm worried we're gonna run out of time. I might have to play something else just off the cusp, because we've still got half an hour to go. I should always have 9 tracks, really, don't you think?
Yeah, one in reserve. Always.
Yeah, but then what do? You write to them, and then you say, "Oh, you're going to be on the show."
Yeah. You're on the bank. You're on the bench. So substance.
You might get on. You might not. I can't do that because I can't accept the.
That's stupid. Yes.
Yes. No, because if they pay for it, now the only thing I can do is if they're on the bench, like the reserve track, they go in next week, I guess, but they'll still be disappointed.
Yes. Yes.
They'll still be disappointed if they don't get played, especially if they set time aside to join the show, and then they feel like they have to be forced into a second viewing.
Again, you're right, but we can use the 9th track to promote our artists.
Yes. Well,
once more something.
Well, if we do run out of time, I'll play the A side of of Luva.
Exactly. You took words out of my mouth. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I've already thought of it. Don't worry. I'm miles ahead of you, Boris. I'm in the zone. Right. Okay. Next up is sorry, turned the camera off there instead of what I wanted to do, which is select the artwork. Is it you or me?
My turn. I think.
All right. It's that.
It's that.
Okay, so just so you know, we're listening to Midnight Void, the Lost Souls Highway. So Midnight Void is spelled MIDNIGHT, new word VOID. These guys are from Athens in Greece. The track is called Lost Souls Highway, which is LOST, new word SOULS, new word HIGHWAY. And to support them, you can go to Midnight Void, as I just spelled out, .bandcamp.com. The hold on. Yeah, okay, that's actually big enough, I think. Midnight Void is a project that celebrates the dark side of synth, influenced by synthwave, dark synth. It says click here for more. EBM, dark techno, industrial and cinematic music. Midnight Void aim to convey the sounds of empty nights and cities built in our nightmares. Released in December. This track is actually released ages ago. I didn't know that. That's
weird. It's already 2 years old.
Yeah. Oh well, there you go. That doesn't.
3 years old.
Don't make it worse.
It's 15 years old.
I just said December and realised the year and shut up, and then you just carried on. Right.
But I believe this guy makes happy country folk music. No.
Yeah. It's very happy. I'm expecting bubblegum pop. Tags are dark techno, electronic, dark synthwave, and Athens. I wonder why I got this. Sometimes I get the submissions. People just resubmit, and I don't check the date. Right. Okay.
It's okay. We never heard of it. Maybe lots of people never heard of it. Yeah.
Never been played. Right. Okay. By us. Never been played by us. Right. Okay. The artwork is over to you.
It's a picture of a highway, actually, and there are a lot of cars driving on it. So what's interesting is that the picture is completely in red, and below you can see a fire burning everything down, and there is like a half of a catastrophe happening everywhere, but it seems like nobody is aware of it. Red is definitely leading color on this picture. Will you add anything?
Yeah, I think they've used orange as a secondary color. So, I think the clouds look like they're on fire, and it's kind of got like an overlay, hasn't it? Some kind of overlay. You're right. It looks like the city's burning down, basically. The writing is kind of this. Have you seen Ninja Fruit? Have you seen the game Ninja Fruit?
Yeah, but like ages ago.
Yeah, the font reminds me of the Ninja Fruit font, but it's in white. It's kind of got lots of crosses on it, very symbolic. Looks typically dark. That's all I've got to say about that. Yeah? Okay.
So let's listen to this bubble pop.
That's bubblegum, bubble pink pop. Synth pop wave. Right, here we go. Lost Souls Highway, a happy song to bring you through Sunday.
Yes. The timing today has been. I've been exceptional. I am on fire in terms of the timing from tune to coming back in. Anyway, you're listening to Cybertronix and Tenodi Boris. We are the co-owners of Retro Reverb Records, the synthwave and electronic music label that promotes independent artists. Well, they're not independent when they sign with us, but they were before they signed with us. And synthwave and electronic artists across the world. And we have been releasing music for the last 8 years, and this is our show, the Bandcamp Hour, which focuses on supporting independent artists as part of our core values and is in our contract and directs everything we do at the label. Right, Boris, are you around? I can't see you for some reason. I don't know where he is. B-Dog? He's gone. I've lost him. Where is the Boris? Maybe he's been cut off. Let me just have a look and see if he needs to be readmitted. Something's happened. His internet has gone. Right, okay. Let me just see if he sent me a message, because that was strange, unexplained. And oh, there he is. He's back. He's asking to be admitted. I don't know if he heard the track or not. I'm just waiting for Boris now. Well, what I'll start just by until he... Oh, hello.
Yeah, this is very
weird.
Very weird. Yes, I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm really sorry. My Zoom went into driving mode for no reason, and I can't seem to get out of it.
What does that mean, driving mode?
Yeah, I don't know.
Big shout goes out to everyone tuning in to Mixcloud. Some okay numbers now, reaching up as usual. So we're very glad to have you and your support as always. So I was just about to start the description. Actually, I was about to ask you to go first.
Yeah. I'm here now. I'm ready. I will tell you what I think. I think this is a most horrible bubble pop ever.
It was awful, terrible.
Yeah.
But if you view it through a different lens, more like a techno sort of dark synthy kind of lens,
then it's amazing. Yeah. Then it's really. Yeah. I actually enjoyed the track. So. What I didn't like is this cheap vocal sample that was used, or cheap it was just not good enough to be in the song. I can relate if the guy just didn't have anything else and he really wanted like core in his song. Yeah, and I can relate, because I used also what I had in some of my songs. I had to be very flexible because the resources I had to do it. Beside of that, the energy was there. I really liked this driving bass and kick and bass. The it was always there, and I really liked it. It reminded me of
sidechain.
But not really not like it wasn't. It was more like ghost kick effect, more than real sidechain. It was really retro, really nostalgic, like early 2000s techno. What was really popular in that time, like Blade movie.
Yeah, I'm with you. So sometimes with that techno style kick, I can find it a bit annoying. I'm not really a fan of techno. I find it a bit repetitive. I think what he did well, though, because it did have that sort of techno vibe, is there was quite a lot of deviation in the percussion in terms of other little bits that came in and out, which kept it quite interesting. And it was very dark. I'm with you on the vocals. They didn't annoy me like just them, but I think they were overused throughout the track. He wanted that sort of religious chanting sound, which I get why, you gives it that sort of that feeling and stuff. But
Yeah, so it was. He did enough. He did enough to make it not a repetitive techno track for me. I wouldn't say I loved it, and I do quite like dark stuff. But I did find it interesting enough that it was not bad. So I'm going to give it a 3.89, 8.5.
Yeah, I was thinking around 375.
Yeah,
because it wasn't rich enough really to stand out, and this sound was quite annoying. But I loved this nostalgic feeling. It drew me to my childhood directly. Yeah,
I like the artwork as well. I think there was enough in there to say that's a good track. There's definitely enough in there to say that's a good track. And they nailed the sort of dark genre vibe that they were going for with the artwork as well, and the sounds. Maybe I would go, if I was going to put a thing up, I would go for this one, picture, sorry, to give feedback, visual feedback, which would be, where is it? That one.
Fine tuning.
A little bit of fine tuning, maybe, a little bit, just a tad. For me. Okay, right. We're on to what is potentially the last track of the show. I don't know. This one is by Marie. I sang it like that because it's spelled with two E's at the end. Mariee Murphy. If it weren't
Murphy.
Boy. Murphy. Marie Murphy.
Murphy.
Actually, I remember what this track is now. I remember what it is. The track's called Grace. I'll get the artwork up. So this was one that I actually thought was AI and wasn't. There we go. And because of that, I think that's why I selected it, because I realised that this is a young lady trying to get out there with her vocals, which are quite good. And I thought, you know what? I want to support somebody like this. That's why I chose the track. Not necessarily because I particularly love it. It's not.
Where did you go?
I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now, yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened, sir. Maybe my mic just got knocked or wobbled or something. All right, so this is the artwork, which is actually very good. I do think it's AI. It's a corridor, a long corridor, and along the side of the corridor there's like neon lights, pink or purplish neon lights. In the middle it says Grace in sort of like a light purple color. I like the color scheme of this artwork. And Grace is a nice, decent font with a long line of Grace, of the G going across the top of Grace. It's a radio edit. If it weren't for you, also written in the same nice, clean font. I think this is a nice, clean piece of artwork. Actually, I approve. I think the artwork is strong. Anything to add, Boris?
Yeah. First of all, the track is 70 years old. You have a tendency today. Yeah, so AI is very unlikely 3 years ago. Not a good one, definitely. So, yeah, I'm really keen of listening to this song. And what exactly made you pick this?
Yeah, well, as I said, I thought, I know anyway, but the artwork is obviously just it's a picture that she's got, and then they've done the traditional, put the font and everything over the top of the artwork, which is fine, which is what most people used to do before AI came along and made it even easier than it already was. Although, in the past, you had to learn how to use a photo editing tool, didn't you?
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, just a tad of photo editing. Yes.
Yeah, you didn't need to be an expert, but you needed to be able to change the colors, you choose the font, put it in the right place, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Now, even that, it's like, you don't need that in life.
No, you don't need anything. AI will be able to cook your dinner soon.
Can you imagine?
We'll see.
We'll
see.
walk in. Right, I would like this, and just smart kitchen just starts cooking it for you. All right. Anyway, okay, that probably will happen in the future. Honestly, right. This is
It's not impossible.
Yeah, it isn't. Right. This is Marie Murphy. If it weren't for you, here we go. Uh-oh, let's stop. What's going on there?
Across the country, thousands of drivers are feeling electric about switching to an EV.
Hold on.
And here's why. They can go from London to Sheffield. Thanks to...
Okay, sorry, I had to turn that off because an ad just suddenly kicked in. Hopefully, we did not hear too much. Apologies for that.
From nowhere.
From nowhere, Anyway, I'll just see if I can find it in another place. Where is it? Her name was Marie Murphy. There it is. I can play it here. Sincere apologies, but I do think I managed to cut it out in time. Okay, here we go. Marie Murphy, If It Weren't For You, Grace Radio Edit.
Foolish girl in a wretched world with insecurities. Always trying to please someone. Yeah, I was full of pride, but no authority. Then your grace came in, washing all the filth away, giving me a new heart, a new start. Where would I be if it weren't for grace? You're saved by it, you're even raised by it. You're even healed by it. You're even better by it. You're even whole by it. You're even bold. Stop where you are. Raise your hands. Give him praise for it. You're even loved by it. Have so much joy by it. Have self-control by it. Have peace of mind by it. You will be glad by it. You'll even last. Stop where you are. Give him praise. I lived a life all full of sin. I could never win or have the victory. Laying in the bed I made, it was a mess that stayed always ahead of me. But then your grace came in, washing all the filth away, giving me a new heart, a new start. Where would I be if it weren't for grace? You're saved by it, you're even raised by it, you're even healed by it, you're even better by it, you're even whole by it, you're even bold. Stop where you are, raise your hands, give him praise for it. You're even loved by it, have so much joy by it, have self-control by it, have peace of mind by it. You will be glad by it, you'll even last. Stop where you are, raise your hands, give him praise for it. You even loved by it, have so much joy by it, have self-control by it, have peace of mind by it. You will be glad by it, you'll even last. Stop where you are, give him praise.
Okay, I am back with Tenodi Boris. This is episode 103 of the Bandcamp Hour, brought to you every Sunday from 4 till 6, where we play 8 of, I say the latest tracks, usually the latest tracks released on Bandcamp, occasionally not, from a variety of different genres, so that you don't have to wade through. Right, okay, so Boris, tell me your thoughts and feelings.
So it had this feeling of a 2000 easy listening pop.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not exactly my cup of tea.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of romantic movies that was made in that time, and yeah, it had something in it, this song, but it's not really, it wasn't really original.
No, so it had that, which was kind of catchy as I can do it, and I'm not brilliant.
Yeah.
And I liked the fact that at the end bit, she showed vocal range and went higher. But I did feel that was actually quite repetitive though throughout the song, that sort of bit. I would have liked to seen something different in the second part of the song, something maybe a little bit more interesting. Even in the pop sort of world, you can do a little bit more of a change. I thought her vocals were fine. I think she can sing. She sounds like she's got a good singer, and it was reasonably well made. If you like pop, I think it was quite good. The sounds were fine. It was put together well. I just think that sort of X factor. Just the thing that I'm talking about is that variety, that it has to trick the brain that. You don't expect something that comes in the song, and they can't be too far away that you think, oh, that's weird, but it's got to be different enough that you think, oh, I wasn't expecting that. And it's a very difficult thing to do in a song, and I don't think she's quite nailed it on that occasion. But there was a lot of positives in there, if you like that kind of sound, and like I said, she seems like a young lady, and I thought it's not AI, and I wanted to just try and support that and have a bit of variety on the show and sound as well. So for me, just because of the fact that it's not my particular style of music, I'm going to say, and the lack of the sort of variation at the end, I'm going to say 3.75.
3.75 sits just about right. Yeah.
Okay, so that was Grace. Anyway, if you like that, go and check it out. Right, we have 7 minutes left, which means that we are going to go to the second Luva track of the day, but we'll probably try and finish on it rather than start right now. I've got a couple more jokes. So, Boris, I recently took a poll, right? And 100% of the people in the tent were annoyed. I took the part. Never mind. Right. I think I got one more. Hold on. Have I got two more? No, I've got two. I've got four more. Right. The owner of a tuxedo. The other day. I was going to the wedding. All right. So I had to get a suit. So the owner of the tuxedo store kept hovering over me while I was browsing. So eventually I said, "Look, can you leave me alone, please?" And he said, "Fine, suit yourself." All right. Do you know who Captain Kirk is from Star Trek?
Yeah.
You're a Trekkie, right? Okay. So the original Star Trek, right? Okay.
Yeah.
How many ears does Captain Kirk have?
I don't know.
He has 3 ears: the left ear, the right ear, and the final frontier. That's such a nerdy joke, right? All right, last one. Right, ready?
Yeah, beam me up, Scotty.
Yes. Okay. Well, after these jokes, you can teleport out of here. Right. Okay. Last time I was on the beach, all right, I took my top off, and a very attractive lady came over to me, and she said, "Ooh, you must work out." I said, "Oh, thanks very much." She said, No. You must work out. Right. Okay, that's it. That's all my jokes. Right. Okay, I'm done. Right, let's play. Let's see if we can finish off with the last Luva track. We have to stay just to the end to make sure that there's no dead air. But we're going to play the second track, which is Años 90 by Luva. So here we go.
Corríamos sin de nadie, el pasado ya se fue. Lo eterno se hizo frágil y el misterio se apagó. En un viaje en busca de una identidad, como Michael Jackson, 'cause this is real life. Años 90, siempre a tu lado. Y un día sin aviso nos cambió la voz. Yo no recuerdo cómo ocurrió. Fue tan despacio que casi no dolió. Años 90. Y un día sin aviso, sin miedo al compromiso, un día del montón, se nos fue la voz. Años 90. Siempre a tu lado. Años 90.
And that was Luva with Años 90, and my name is Cybertronix. I'm here with Tenodi Boris, and this is episode 103 of the Bandcamp Hour. I'm a little bit distracted because my son has just walked through the door when he shouldn't be in here. We have about 1 minute left before the end of the episode. Don't forget that you can join us now on our Discord server, which was put in the chat earlier on. It's a great place to find out what's going on with the Bandcamp Hour and come and chat. If you would like to share any dad jokes that I can use live on air, you can either join our Discord server and message me in there, or you can send them to Retro Reverb Records at gmail.com and say dad jokes for the Bandcamp Hour, and let me know what dad jokes you would like me to read out. Just a reminder that we have Alex Zucchetti's release next week, and there's usually one release a week from Retro Reverb Records. Go over to Bandcamp, which is obviously why we call this the Bandcamp Hour, because we support Bandcamp trucks to do that. Right, it's going to go. So a big shout goes out to everyone. Have a great weekend. Peace! And it's going to kick in any second now. Where is it? Come on, people. Where is